Alright, y'all, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at the demo for God Forsaken, a Diablo-inspired auto-battler, or survivor game as I like to call them. So let's just get stuck in. It's supposed to come out Q2 this year, 2025. So I'm excited to try this. Y'all know I love survivor games. Very painterly screen here. So I've not tried this yet. I'm excited to get started. That was super loud. That was super loud. Oh my god. Oh yeah, man, this is straight Diablo. That's what we get here. We got the assassin. I'm guessing this would be the paladin, the mage, the barbarian, the necromancer, and some armored out ranger? That's interesting. Alright, so it looks like we can only play the barbarian right now. Maybe we'll be able to unlock these as we go. Or they're just locked in the demo. We'll see. The untamed rage crushes the shackles of fate with its savage power. Alright. Alright, that lets us... What the heck? No, pushing B took us back to the home screen. Interesting. Alright, well. Bonfire lets us choose our character. That reminds me of... Oh, what was it we just played? It wasn't Tower Babel, it was Asgard's Fallen. It's the same thing. Hello, Arthurs.
Arthur sat by the campfire, the faint firelight dancing on his armor. He moved slowly and focused. It was as if he knew the coming fate, but still chose to bear it alone.
Okay, so it was so laggy in me skipping to the next text box that I hit it again, thinking that it was over, and yeah, I just skipped over that. Okay, yeah, this is like... This is pretty much a Diablo style inventory system here, more so than the other ones that I've played like this. Okay. What's up, Karen? You gonna yell at me?
Callan hid in the corner, her figure blending into the darkness, with only the faint light outlining her cold outline.
Okay, so they call her Callan in the dialogue, but her name is Karen.
She lowered her head and gently slid her fingers over the edge of the dagger. I don't know whether he is meditating on the truth of the past or accumulating.
If he? I think there's some translation errors in this. Or, I don't know, I'm not sure. Ruined tomes. What is this? Fall of the stars for the north. The fates of intertwined. Oh, okay, so it's like lore. Hello, Khan.
He stood at the end of the shadows and glimmers of light, his face blurred as if it had been erased by time. Those deep eyes didn't seem to see anything, but they seemed to see through everything. I looked at him and felt my soul being scrutinized.
Okay. Mirror of Destiny. Alright, this is our level selection. Black Death Cemetery. I forgot to look up who's making this. I'll have to check that out. Apologies to the developer if they're watching this. Alright. Left trigger, switch torch. Toggle auto aim. Alright. Okay, it seems like I can aim a little bit, but there's a lock on. Tenacious protection. Normal. Increases your armor and health, making you more durable. Alright, so I guess it's armor. Arm. Plus 60 HP plus 5. They have enough room. They can, like, put the full word there. I don't know where they're... I guess these are just placeholders, because look at this. EXP underscore per crit rate. Yeah, those gotta be placeholders. I mean, that's how I write when I do design docs. It's... yeah. Improve intelligence, increase experience acquisition and skills. Increases the crit hit rate, making it easier for you to hit the enemy's vital part. Sure, let's go with that. It seems like it can aim, but it also wants to snap too. Do I have a big attack here? It says 1 down there with like the axe. I don't think that's been localized for the controller yet. Alright, Fiery Strike. A normal attack with a probability of releasing. Attach with a probability of releasing. Attaches lava power to the weapon. Slashes of releasing. Does it mean like activating? With a probability of releasing. That's weird. Slashes hard on the ground in front, doing physical damage. Alright, so it smashes on the ground. Okay. Blade trap. I'm not in the traps, but the trap that summons blades. You have equipped to continuously... The blades you have equipped to continuously attack targets in the area when triggered. Frostblade, normal attack with a probability of releasing. Okay, so they're I'm guessing they wanted to say a normal attack with a 12% chance of activating. Like, wow. Okay, condenses frost power on a blade, releasing ice blades to fly away at the first enemy hit. Alright, let's just go with this. Okay, so 1, 1, 1. Alright. Trying to figure out the controls here. Increase movement speed, increase strength, increases the shield recovery speed, and shield value. So I'm guessing it's kind of like a ward, like we see in Last Epoch. Always gonna go for that. Okay. That's a dash. Okay, so I can't activate those things. It's just level 1. They're just... okay. The frost and the... I guess that's my normal attack as well. Increases strength, physical damage, and durability. Block, pickup range. Thoughtful, improves intelligence. Let's just do this. Alright, yeah, this, a lot of this feels like... yeah, let me see. Frostblade evolution, Frostblade, raid probability 20%. What is raid? Frostblade slashes, reduce targets. Raid probability. Is raid probability like its chance of proccing? Alright, let's just go this way. Yeah, it seems like it's going... yeah, it seems very, very inspired by Diablo 2 in its stylings. Nothing wrong with that. I love Diablo too. I think a lot of ARPG players do. Elemental resistance, projectile range, increases frost damage, allowing you to freeze enemies and inflict frost strikes. We do have frost damage, but let's get our elemental resistance up. Okay, I would like to see the timer on things be a little bit bigger, because if you notice in the bottom right there, it shows the boot. That's my sprint. I pull right trigger, and it's got that little gauge down below. I don't know why they're trying to hide that UI so small. Again, this is a demo. I shouldn't be too critical of it, but this is just my thoughts when I see it. Also, I'm getting a little bored. It's just a little slow for me right now. Wait, let me equip the torch. Smack, smack. Get out of my way. Smack. Yeah, okay. Trying to push the other buttons, see if anything happens. Alright, frost control increases your frost damage. We'll probably do that. Timer, shorten the cooldown, and pulse power. Yeah, some of these placeholders, they should remove before they put this up on early access. Below our mini-map, it looks like we have a day-night cycle timer. It does feel like I'm getting overwhelmed, but I also don't feel super powerful right now. What do we got here? Okay. Like, I really don't feel powerful enough to take this on. Okay, summon void blades around you that continuously fly and rotate around you, cutting and surrounding enemies. Okay, so we have spin, attack. Well, it's not a spin attack, but like a constantly whirling attack. Frostblade, level up. Gain lightning armor, increase thorns, and have a chance to release lightning bolts when hit. I kind of like this, but I'm going to take Blade Storm because it seems like we need something like that right now. Especially with me about dead. Increase health, increase speed, increase physical damage. So we're going to increase health. See that? I don't know if there's a way to heal, or if we just heal over time. Are these guys? Oh, these guys are coming in through the flames as well. Short cooldown of skills by 3%. Increase physical damage. Yeah, let's increase physical damage. See if we can clear out some of these guys so we can... Nope. Ow. Alright, I'm getting some health over time back. Yeah, let's level up our Blade Storm. Ow. Yeah, we're definitely in the night phase. See how the light changed. So pickup range increased, armor increased, which we might do. Almighty force, everything increased. You know what we're gonna do? Increase. See if we can. Oh, we got a line attack here. All right. All right, so 520. It would be nice to have like a push A for next kind of call to action button down there. You failed. You died in ordinary skeletons. capital S. Yeah, it's just a lot of little text that needs to be changed. Okay. Let's return to camp. Okay, so we have sanity. God, that is so loud. We have sanity. Alright, talent station. Alright. How many talents do we have? We have 0 talents. I take it. Yeah, I don't see. There's this little icon to the bottom left that says 0 out of 0. Okay. Monument of Destiny. What was this? Something without a collision box. Alright, merchant. Do you have anything I can equip? We have 18 gold. So no, we have nothing. Alright. Yeah, so it doesn't give you any information on controls. Like, did that move it? No, it's still in here. Can I drop it? It's still on my icon. Okay, so it lets me... Hang on here. Okay, so I can pick it up with A and drop it with A. But it's not letting me drop it in the storehouse. Okay. Alright, so auto aim is on, which means I'm not even going to be able to cycle. Experience. So let's turn off auto aim. Yeah, it has a really short attack range. Throwing axe. The throwing axe can ricochet between multiple targets. Cool. Does bleeding. Dealing lightning damage in an area. Cooldown 8 seconds. Cooldown 8 seconds. Cooldown 20 seconds. Let's do Thor's hammer. Shortens the length, recharge, regional skill range percentage increase? Is that like increases the range of my attacks? Sure, let's try it. I have no idea what that means. Agile kill, enhance attributes, agility attributes. Enhance agility attributes, increase critical hit rate and critical hit damage, making attacks more accurate and deadly. Increase max health, crit rate percentage. Let's just go with the epic one. So apparently we have our sanity rating when it becomes night. Okay, frost dash. When you dash, unleash the powerful frost. Unleash the power of frost and release the frost nova. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. Intimidating shout. Emit a powerful roar, dealing damage to surrounding enemies and causing fear. I like that as well. Upgrade Thor's hammer. We also have like these keywords down here: lightning area, physics area, war cry. Okay. 10-second timer. We can increase this or frost dash. I kind of like the idea of frost dash. Let's give that a try. Yeah, I like that. Man, that freezes for quite a good amount of time for level 1. I like it as a player. Yeah. Elemental immunity. We saw explosive power, crit rating up increase, physical damage increase. Yeah, let's do that. Speed increase, int increase, and experience increase. Melee range. Oh my god, yes. Thank you. Smite, a normal attack with the probability of releasing, a 20% chance of releasing. I don't know why they put the probability up here and then to say, I don't know. It's little things that bug me. Launching a powerful attack forward, dealing physical damage and a chance to stun. Okay, so this is... Does this replace my normal attack? Because it doesn't have a cooldown. Earth Hammer. Summon a huge hammer to destroy the ground. Area damage. So it's like Thor, but stunning. Okay, it doesn't... It puts it in my action bar, the smite one. So, but it doesn't show a probability cooldown, so does it just add to my... Okay, whatever. Increase stats. Increase int. Strengthen skills and magic effects. Pickup range. Increase. Let's just do Almighty Force. I don't feel like rerolling these. I'm not trying to get in depth and do some kind of a build. Just trying to check this out. Experience gain, good. Health regen, good. Shield recovery, plus 100%. Let's go with that. Blade Storm, we saw cooldown reduced on Thor's hammer and Frost Hammer. I'm gonna go with this. It looks like we only have 5 skills that we can unlock. Unlike Tower of Babel, what was that? We could just have like infinite number of skills, and it's like, oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be broken as fuck. It's gonna be great. Alright, Lucky Light improves luck. Greatly improves crit damage percentage. Experience acquisition and skill effects. We're just gonna go with this. More crit, more gooder, right? Hi, dude. Can you just... wow, this guy's got like a ton of health. Apparently he's violent as well. He's not affected by the frost effects either. I really want to unlock the necromancer. Alright, looks like he dropped some kind of a health globe. Or chest. Okay. Flexible avoidance. Evasion rate up. Cool. Armor and health up. Cooldown. Yeah, alright. Let's take armor and health up. Auxiliary skills. Bully. Projectile melee area. Skills deal 100% increased damage to stunned enemies. Deal 30% more to shock frozen squished enemies. That's cool. We might do that. Area skills have a 20%. You know, let's do this because we are freezing. Please select the ruin slot to put it into. So is it only going to affect lightning if I put it in here? If I choose bully. Okay, so bully can go on any of them. This can only go on lightning, but I want it for frost. And this can go on the Thor's hammer. Alright, whatever. We'll put it here. Boom. Blade Storm, Smite, or Thor's hammer. +1 blade. Damage increase. You know what, let's just go with Thor's hammer. Increase. Although I do like things that roll around, you know. Projectile range, sure. Should increase the size of my blade storm, right? Area. Shield max, elemental damage increase, experience increase. Yeah, let's do elemental damage. Looks like I'm kind of going for an elemental build anyway. Ah! Rock's getting in my way. Blade Storm Evolution. When a blade hits, there's a 10% chance to fire a blade projectile at the enemy. Looks like he's stuck. Or he was stuck. Int +3. Cooldown reduction. Yeah, I'm gonna die here though. I would like some kind of health pot system. It seems overly brutal to just have cooldown on health regen. Alright, lightning damage increase. Melee skill range would be nice. Shield regen. Let's go with this. Oh, great. We got... I hit the fire. And we got archers outside. Alright, he's sending out his little skeletal waves. He has a line attack. Sword of Key Slash. A normal attack with the probability of releasing swings, 20% probability, I'm guessing. Swings a heavy sword to attack the enemy. The attack will release an aura. Okay, no, because it has a raid. Oh, are we in a raid right now? Is that what's going on? Okay, this will weaken. Summon a giant lightning bolt that continuously strikes. Let's do this little weekend. Not that I plan on surviving long enough. Yeah. Alright, let's return to camp. Ah! Man, that is every time that sound gets me. Alright, there's our bag. Yeah, these all seem like placeholders, like element damage, like all these underscores and stuff. Okay, so do I still not have any talent points? Like, part of these games is that you want to get these passives going as soon as possible, so I'm wondering what's going on there. Hello, merchant. Okay, so I have 52. Okay, so no way I can get that. What is compare? Right trigger. Right trigger. Compare with equipment worn. Okay, so none of that works. Alright. Hammer. Skull fracture. Alright, so let's say 3 to 10 harm. Does that mean damage? 3 to 10. 3 to 9. 3 to 9. Tempted to buy a shield, but alright. Let's buy. I don't have a quick equip. Can I switch characters now? What do I need to unlock? Trial version. Okay. Ah, I hit back and it takes me to this screen. Alright, we'll do... Oh, that sound. We'll do one more run. Wait, does it not? Did it save my character? Okay. There's no indication that it's saved. According to the file, this is like a demo 2. I think is what it calls it. Alright, so we're stunning enemies. The audio doesn't make it feel like I'm impacting anybody. It's just like I hear the swing, but I don't hear any kind of impact. Alright, we'll do ice armor. You hear that? It just sounds like I'm whipping. So you're going to... They're going to want to put some kind of sound in there. Yeah. Do some resistance. Yeah, I should hear like a thunk while hitting the guys with the shields. Let's just get our strength up. Maybe that'll increase our physical damage. Yeah, everything I'm mentioning is stuff they'll want to improve before they put this on as a early access. Okay, so we haven't seen this one. We haven't seen the Earth Strike either, but yeah, it just doesn't feel like I'm hitting anybody. Solid defense, increase your block. Right. Let's just take that. I didn't even read instant regen. I just took the one that looked most badass by the color. Like, this might be a legendary or an epic or whatever. HP regen, we're just gonna take that. Ow. There's also no feedback, audio feedback for, let me see. Yeah, no audio feedback for when I get hit. There's no like grunt, like ooh, anything like that. It's a visual feedback, and that's what everything is here. It just was like visual feedback, but no audio. I mean, when the guys die, they make a sound. But other than that, I don't really hear really any kind of feedback. Increase dash distance and leave a fire trail. Sure. Let's see. Was it supposed to leave a fire trail? There it goes. Yeah, it just seems like there's a lot of audio files missing. Shield or physical and elemental damage. Let's go with that. Let's just go right to the middle of these guys. See how much damage I take. I don't see a lot of good starting damage. I mean, people play these games because they want to seem like they're getting... One of the things people like about these games, is what I should say, is they like the feeling of becoming powerful quickly while they're doing the level, right? While they're on the map. And then when they die, they like to get passives, which allow them to start a little bit more powerful, and then build up that power more with these temporary abilities like we've been getting. Last longer, and then go back when they die again and get more passives, and in this case also gear. And it just seems like they're doing everything they can to slow down that progress, right? We're not clearing enemies as fast as we should right now. We're not getting gold, or the economy isn't going fast enough for us to buy new gear. We're not finding gear. We're not allowed to buy passives. I'm not getting talents to put into passives unless I'm completely misunderstanding that system, which I could be, because there's not a lot of UI, UX indicators for what I need to do. And I know it's a demo going into early access, but it seems like they put a lot of time into making it look pretty. And that's it. Like, I should have been able to clear out like a bunch of dudes with that attack. Alright, I don't even care if I die. Let's just get this over with. Fire damage, sure. I mean, even if I was playing Diablo 2, I'd be clearing these guys out by this time faster than this. Fire of Ice, Explosive Force, Frost Breath. We don't have any frost things except for armor. which is on a cooldown. I don't know why an armor skill like that is on a cooldown. I would expect that to just be a permanent. But not something that I'd have to level up to be a permanent. It's just like, it should be a permanent, and then it increases defense or chance to freeze enemies when being hit, you know, as I level it. My sanity is going down. I don't know what that means. They don't have any tutorial boxes either, so hopefully they'll put those in, like, this is what sanity does. Movement speed increase, life recovery, sure. Minor HP regen, very minor. Alright, so I guess I blocked those. Okay, so the fire's gone. Let's do blade trap. I'm guessing if I use a torch I can get my sanity back, but I don't really want to use a torch right now. Maybe something special will happen when we kill this general. The darkness is too heavy. Alright, so... oh god! So now there's a beholder there. So... what, now I need to fight with my torch? Which is at 95% and ticking down. Alright, I should just let them kill me. What happens if I fight near this? Is it gonna raise my sanity? No, that doesn't make sense. If I'm by a source of light other than my torch, maybe it should raise sanity, so it forces me to fight in those areas. Alright, fire penetration, termination, skill damage, instantly kill enemies when they're below health, trap skills. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think I've seen enough. I think I've seen more than enough. Oh, I got a talent point because I finally leveled up. Alright, it took me that long to level up because the progression is so slow. Alright, where's that big sound effect? Ooh, there it is. Man. I'm wearing headphones and that just kills me. Alright, talent station. Okay, so I have to start with this one? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I had a cough there. This needs a lot more time in the oven. And I'm not just talking about, you know, if this is an early access game right now, I'd be like, this should not be an early access at all. You're using, let's see, where was it? You're using all these quick language things to describe it. And yeah, I can figure it out because I'm kind of used to this, but I would not use this abbreviated language at all. Right, I would not use this. You're missing certain things such as Okay, can I compare weapon? No. No matter what I push, I can't compare weapon. Right? Even though it's in there. Can I drop this in my storehouse now? Oh, now it let me. What about you? Why wouldn't you? Can I put you in now? No, why can't I put books in there? Do I have to... Can be placed on a bookshelf for storage. Oh, okay, maybe that's my problem. I didn't read that. Where's a bookshelf? Sun, Shadow, Sacred Box, something else I can't engage with. Fine, it's a demo. Where is a bookshelf? Do I have a bookshelf? Here's a bookshelf. Oh my god. Okay. Can I just... I want to be able to auto-place. I don't want to have to drag and drop, and there's no indication that I can auto-place. Alright, we got books. Alright, what do you... I don't care. I don't care what you do. Why is this so spread out? I don't want to have to run this far to go to everything. Okay. Progression is a big problem in this game. Progression is a huge problem. They need to speed it up. I need to feel powerful when I'm in there. I need to be clearing out those hordes a little quicker. I need to be getting experience faster so I can get my passives. Like, why did it take me 40 minutes of playing to get these passives? Is it because I'm not getting enough experience? Because I'm not clearing guys fast enough, maybe? Yeah, it's just slow. It's super slow. I don't know when in Q2 this year they're going to release this, but we are in Q2 now. We're in the beginning of Q2. Hopefully they're going to fix those things. Hopefully they're going to fix the language a little bit so that things like raid possibility and possibility, just put the percentage in the text. Don't put it like up top. And is it because it's not a raid item and the other things have a raid text? I don't understand. What does sanity do? What happens when I become insane? Why do I have to fight with a torch in order to slowly replenish my sanity while at the same time my torch is getting damaged? And why can't I fight near a source of light to regain my sanity? If I can fight near that bonfire that was there, it's gonna want that the player's gonna want to stay localized around that, which is gonna reduce their movement, right? Which is gonna cause a further challenge to the player. That's smart, right? That's an idea right there. Yeah, it's a lot of little things. If it's in this state on early access, or even if it's slightly better, like a little faster, I'm not gonna buy it. No way. Sorry, I'm being really harsh right now, and I don't like to be harsh, but no, absolutely not. I'm trying to remember this is a demo before early access. They could even make this demo better. I'm going to circle back around to it because I want to see this get better. I don't want to see games fail. But as it stands, I would not spend money on this. I will come back around when it's in early access, if it's not like $12 or $15 or euros or whatever to buy into early access. Then maybe I'll buy into it and do progress updates, but I wouldn't even recommend downloading this demo right now. It's not worth your time. All right. And again, I hate to do that. I'm not trying to. I'm not saying this to try to be clickbaity. I'm not. But as someone who has taught interactive design to game designers, I would have a big problem with this in my class, right? They spend a lot of time to make it look pretty, but they're not thinking about the core game loop. I go out, I kill a bunch of guys, I die, I'm stronger, I unlock more passives or something to make sure that that strength carries over into the next time I go out. I kill guys, I fight, I die, etc. That's the game loop here, right? They're not doing anything to really support that loop in a meaningful way. I don't want to have to play this same level 6 more times just to get another talent point. That may help me last like a minute or 2 longer. People might say, well, you should have built it this way or that way. It's like, no, I shouldn't have to focus on build this early. Like, oh, you should have taken this skill, or you should have taken that skill. It's like, okay, I get that. That is something in these kind of auto battler survivor games. But it's not going to help in this situation. It really isn't. Okay. I also need more audio cues. That will help me be more engaged as a player and feel like my attacks have impact. Whether numerically, it's not going to matter. There's a famous example, I can't remember the game, but players were thinking that a weapon was weak and it was worthless, right? They felt it was the worst weapon in the game. The designers took the feedback, looked at it, knew mathematically, they knew by the numbers that it was one of the strongest weapons in the game, and they determined, well, maybe it's the audio. Let's make it sound more impactful. They changed the audio to make it sound more bombastic, and then that weapon became the most preferred weapon in the game. Everybody said, oh, they fixed it, it's brilliant now. They did a big buff to it. It's like, no, all they did was change the audio. So audio has a massive impact on a player's perception of the game. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. All right. I'm done. I'm done with this. So, sorry again. I really don't like to come off this harsh, but these are people who are going to be asking for your money and your time. It better be worth it, right? The early access, if this isn't better in the early access, when they launch it in early access, then that's going to be super disappointing, right? But I'll follow it. I'll see what goes on with it, and if it gets meaningful updates, then I'll probably pick it up and play it again and show it to you and see what all the updates have done and if it's really changed my opinion. But as of right now, I wouldn't give this $1 of my money, you know. All right. Hope that was informative, and I hope you all have a great day. Cheers.